Hi friends, welcome to SriSai IT Hub. In this video of core Python programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: Python functions, scope of variables. So first of all, what are functions in Python programming? So function is an indented block of code which is used to perform some task in a program. So coming to some technical points related to the functions. So function, it is used to divide a large program into small modules. Technically it is called as modular programming. And then a function can be defined only once in a program and it can be reused or called any number of times. So functions mainly eliminates repetition of code and saves wastage of memory in a program. So functions are of two types. First one, predefined functions. Example, print function, range function, input functions. So these functions, they come with predefined modules in Python software. And then they are also called as library functions. Next, we have user-defined functions. So these functions are defined by the developer or programmer as per the requirement in a program. So coming to the scope of variables which are used in a Python program or functions, we have two scope of variables which are defined, variables which are defined in a function or outside a function. First one, global variables. Second one, local variables. So what are global variables? Okay, so variables defined outside any function are called global variables and they have global scope, which means they can be used or accessible inside any function in a program as well as outside the function in a program. Now coming to the variables which are defined inside a function which have local scope or local variables. So they are defined only inside that particular function and they are accessible in that particular function only. So for example, if we take here, define f1 function. Inside this f1 function, I'm taking a local variable y20. Outside this function, I'm taking a global variable x10. I can use this global variable x10 inside the f1 function as well as outside the f1 function. Whereas I can use this local variable y20 only inside the function till the indented block of code of the function. So global variable, global access throughout the program as well as inside any function. Whereas local variable defined inside that particular function, accessible inside that function only. So let us try to demonstrate this with a small program. Python functions example 10. So first take comments at the beginning of the program. So I'm taking one global variable x10, defining f1 function, local variable y10. So local variable is accessible only inside the function. So print local variable y inside f1 function, print y20. And inside the function, I can also access global variable x inside f1 function, print x. And now coming to outside the function, I can access only global variable x outside f1 function, print x. Okay, right. So first let us print global variable x outside f1 function. Okay, so come to the prompt where you have saved the program and then run it. So Python functions example 10.py. So global variable x outside the function f1 10. Now if we call f1 function, the control goes to f1 function definition, local variable is defined, and inside that we are printing local variable as well as global variable. Okay, right. So here I'll write print f1 function, okay, is called. Right. So save the program and run it. So f1 function is called, local variable y 20, as well as we can also access global variable x 10 inside the function. Okay, so we'll put one new line here. Right, now let us try to access local variable y of f1 function outside f1 function. So local variable y of f1 function outside f1 function comma y. Okay, so here you'll get a error saying that y is not defined. You'll get a name error because it is accessible only inside that particular function where it is defined. So rerun the program. So global variable x outside the function as well as inside the function, but local variable y only inside that particular function. So global variable, global access, local variable, local access. So this is how we are supposed to work with functions with scope of variables in a Python program. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, comment and share this video, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.